Hello, my blessed soul, and welcome to my channel, Encoding Shamanic Peacemaker. My name is Melina, and wow, today Spirit has guided me to speak more directly to Divine Feminine because so many of you have been writing your stories to me, and you have been telling me a lot about your twin flames, your love, and ups and downs in those relationships. So, but you have different scenarios, you guys. So I wanted to dig a little deeper within those different types of relationships that you're battling with, you guys. And a word comes into my mind, two words: sliding doors. Do you know that movie? It's an old one. It's with what is her name? Gwyneth Paltrow. Um, uh, well, it's about sliding between different worlds and trying out different scenarios. And unfortunately, we don't have that luxury of just changing our lives in that direct way, but we have to go through it all, right? And then come to the solution. Anyway, as you can see, I have three different cards up here from the animal spirits, and my spirits wanted me to choose cards for the three different scenarios here. All right. Before I talk about which ones and ask Spirit, Spirit wants me to say, choose a pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. And whatever pile you feel attracted to, there might be something in that reading that can resonate with you. But today, those piles are actually pretty specific. So I will come back to that in just a moment. If you want, you can choose a pile and see if you can get like an extra bonus read out of that pile when you've chosen your exact situation. I will come into that because I'll just let you choose 1, 2, and 3, and then I'll come into which pile is which, because Spirit wants me to be specific in this reading, and I'm gonna have to listen to them. Pile number 1. Pile number 1 is for those of you who are in a relationship already right now. For those of you who are married or have a stable situation, a comfort zone. That doesn't mean a bad one. It can just mean this is where you live, this is your life, this is your daily, the energy that you are in daily. It's in a steady relationship in some way. No, it's a steady relationship. All right, Spirit, I can feel the energies coming up now. The next one is for the twin flames, those who want to stay in the twin flame relationship energy, Spirit says. And those who are in the relationship over here, they can also be married to their twin flame or be in a relationship with their twin flame. That doesn't mean that they're not with their twin flame. We'll see. But this is for the divine feminine who cannot let go of her twin flame, just still wants to be a part of his life. And the last pile, Spirit, it's for singles, Spirit says. So, or, oh my God, my heart is like, the energy is really crazy today. Those who chose to say goodbye to an old relationship, or to say F you to the twin flame relationship, Spirit said. Sorry, who just doesn't want to do that anymore. She wants to be on her own, and she's gonna be on her own. So she left the situation. She can be either single already, or she can just have, said to herself, good, I don't want to do this. I want to save myself. So those are the three piles that Spirit chose here. As I said before, if you chose something you don't feel comfortable in, just watch a little bit of it and see if there's something in there that resonates. I don't know what that could be, but you decide. All right. And so we're going to start with the first row here, pile number 1, you guys. And as you can see, we have the animal spirit, the spirit animals oracles, and a lot of other cards. Look at how many cards. So I'm gonna have to do it a little faster than usual, I think, because we have 3 piles, and we're gonna it's gonna take time. All right, so pile number 1 for you guys who are in a relationship. And yeah, there we have unicorns, infinite possibilities. Wow. I'm already hearing that the divine feminine who chose this pile, or who lives in this relationship, is someone who is highly spiritual. She's seeking the truth, her own truth, her relationships truth, with together with Spirit. And unicorn, I'm gonna read what it says, okay? You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. That is such a beautiful card for you guys that are in relationships, because to me it's a good omen. Whenever a unicorn comes, it's a sign of a good omen and a beauty and transformation. So and here we have not only 1, but we have 2. All right. So there is something in this relationship A spirit is sort of cheering for this relationship. Okay? So, well, the next card is from the Fairies Oracle. And I only have one card. Those crazy fairies and beautiful fairies always come with such great advice to us. So let's see what's here. Just a minute, I can't read if I... The Bright Mothers. Wow, look at her. Wow. Okay. There is in this woman's life something of a mother energy. So you might have children together with this unicorny over here, and I'm feeling this card telling me that you're choosing motherhood or stability, taking care of someone else, not in the sense that you ignore your own life, but that this is a part of who you are, and this is a part of your essence. Being a mother, being someone who takes care of the stability that you have already chosen for yourself, and someone who just regards this very highly. So whatever happened since you're in this situation, I'm hearing you're coming back into your own divine motherhood, and yeah, so and it also tells me that this is a stable family life that you might have, or wishes of a family life with someone, or just a relationship that is gone on for a long time, and you sort of feel like this is where I should stay, because it's so it's stable, and there is love here. There is love. All right. So the next cards are these ones, and they come from just a minute, from the Journey of Love. Sorry, I have so many cards, so I can't even remember, and the energies are talking to me as well. So I know these are the Journey of Love cards, but bear with me. The Journey of Love. So let's look a little bit more on this woman's journey of love, you guys. I'm putting these two up here. The first card is Simplicity. Okay. The energy here is quieting down. It's this woman is has decided from whatever she has been through to take things down a notch, and to just be grateful for the little things in her life, the smaller things in her life. I'm just going to put all of them out so you better can see them better, because if I have my hand here, you can see my hand and you can't see the cards. And I'm trying so much to tune in the right way. Anyway, simplicity. And then the next one was rings of time, you guys. Yeah. She is sort of leaving it up to the universe and to divine timing. And she knows whatever she has been going through, it will find its own balance if she just focuses on being grateful for what she already has in her life. So, and she is the guardian of the soul family, as you can see here. All right, they're wanting me to read a little bit from the book from this deck, number 26. Okay. So what it says for this beautiful card about the guardian of the soul family, which is this divine feminine, there is a little poem, and I'm being guided to read it. When I open my heart, you cover me with a blanket of love and warm the silence with your caress. Words unspoken say it all as we become more than we are alone. So become more than when we are alone. All right, so this divine feminine is, I think she has, she's starting to feel that whatever she had in this beautiful relationship, whoever she was in this beautiful relationship, or can be, or is really powerful. It really is powerful to her. So and she'd rather be there than be by herself. She discovered that that person is there for her in her life. She has a unity that is beautiful. So but it has taken some sort of transformation, you know. She has been going through a transformation, the energy speaks about. And I'm not sure exactly what type, and you know that divine feminine, you know what you have been going through to get to being this beautiful cosmic butterfly. So you've learned something valuable, all right? And right now you're taking it easy and slow, the card says. This is good to do. And now I just have one simple card from Sacred Traveler. This one. Let's see. Okay, transformation, there we have it. Just completely clarifying this card up here. I'm hearing a rebirth because, yeah, we have the cosmic butterfly. coming out, and then we have the phoenix rising. All right, so you've been going through some stuff, contemplating, am I the right place? Is this where I want to be? Is this relationship for me? Or maybe it was becoming a little too stable, a little too comforty, and nothing new was happening, for example, Spirit says. And you were just like, is this it? Is this it, you guys? And yeah, so Spirit is telling you there is such a huge value in this relationship. Let's see. The next cards are from this beautiful Tarot Sexual Magic deck. And they will always clarify a lot about the energies surrounding you right now. So the first card is, oh, that's such a beautiful card. It's 10 of Pentacles. So this is give me the energy of this card. All right, I'm hearing this woman. She's there is a very stable family in her life, but it has perhaps become so stable that she's lost herself, lost her own sensuality, her own sexuality, her sense of beauty in herself, because this card is a mirror, and the mirror is showing her how she looks at herself in the mirror. And this transformation we have here, the transformation has actually in some way helped her to become more intimate with herself again, and begin to love herself. Maybe in a new form. Maybe she had children and she got a little fat or something. Maybe she was, having hormonal issues. She was just getting older and just not liking what she was seeing in the mirror, not liking herself in the physical sense. And that's sort of went to live in her heart, Spirit says, in her self-love. But here she's enjoying laying there with this beautiful masculine, musculous masculine who's right there, and putting these beautiful fruits on her breast and her body, and she's, I think, able to enjoy herself in the mirror, looking in the mirror now. Yeah, that stomach is meant to come out, Spirit says. It's working. So and those breasts have been used to bring life into this world, to feed, if that is your case, if you're a baby mama. So anyway, the next card is, wow, and your guy has noticed. I hear that, and he's bringing you the red flame, and he's saying, don't deny yourself. When I look at you, sorry, this is the Knight of Cups coming into your life. And did I say what this was, the 10 of Coins? So beautiful cards, you guys. And he's saying, I always thought you were beautiful. I never stopped being attracted to you. And she's like, me? Are you saying me? Is it me you're talking about? And he's bringing the red flame, the red light here, and he's saying, yeah, the red light is my proof of that. So yeah, he's coming in this beautiful night, and this is the one you've been with. This is the one who you are in a relationship, Spirit says. So he wants to do that. He wants that. All right? So can you see it? Can you see it? I'm just being guided to say. All right. So, and then we have this beautiful the Psychic Tarot cards, and we have 4 of them. Okay. So we're gonna start. Let me hear more about what has been going on here. The first card is fulfillment of wishes. Yeah. Okay. Wow. It's such a beautiful, beautiful energy. So don't worry, girl, if you have been doubting. This card says a lot of love is coming in, abundance, and just love and fulfillment. And so just don't worry, don't worry. You worked for it, you worked for it. Yeah, destiny. So stay with your destiny, Spirit says, because this is and was meant to be your destiny. But sometimes, even though you're in a steady relationship, there has to be renewal, development, learnings, and this is what you have been going through. Yeah, okay. These cards are just, yeah. You have it all. This is card number 21, Universe, the World card. It's just new beginnings, beautiful new beginnings. And yeah, they all are sort of like almost the same energy. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, new beginnings. I just said that. Prosperity begins. You know, this is I think this card is one of coins in the traditional tarot. So yeah, a new beginning. Look at those, the hand on top of the other hand, and a new vow. I think I'm hearing a new vow. Let's start fresh from here on out. All right, because there is the a great opportunity to not get back to where we were actually, but to move away from that space, but do it together and begin again in a new sense, in a new adventure. And I'm hearing traveling, something you can go traveling together, or you can just, or it would be good if you plan traveling together, travels, sorry, and create new memories, Spirit is saying. All right. All right. So the last. Oh my God, there were so many of these. All right. Sorry. These are from the universal love. So yeah, and this will tell us a little bit more about where you guys are going, and yeah, we're gonna start with the first card here, healing sounds. Okay. Okay, so in your marriage, your relationship, something like that, there have been uh, um, sounds that have not been very good. I'm hearing you've been discussing, you've been arguing, you've been speaking hard to each other, or someone has spoken bad towards you, or you've been fighting, or so the energy around sounds in your environment, the energy around words has been really bad. So and you have been needing a healing from this, and that could have been the catalyst of why you were thinking, is this where I want to be? Is this really meant for me? And I'm gonna need a transformation. I'm gonna need to just figure out what to do to get back to myself, to draw the line somewhere. And so that you have been doing that, Spirit says, or have to do that now. All right. Because you began loving yourself. You began loving yourself. Next card is miracles. Okay. Well, you know what? When you start loving yourself, miracles do start to happen. You know that, right? And this is a miracle directly connected to this relationship. Okay? So because there is balance now in your relationship. There is balance between yin and yang, and between the divine feminine and the divine masculine, both in this relationship and within you, divine feminine. You have actually worked so hard that you have been able to create balance within yourself between the feminine and the masculine. And I'm hearing the masculine had to come out a little bit more, and so that you could stand your ground, so that you could start loving yourself again. Yeah, the goddess. There you are, loving yourself, my dear. Do you see her? My God, she's so beautiful. And she's like, are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? You just better watch out, because I know who I am now. I am a divine feminine. I'm a goddess. I know I know that because now I love myself. I love my body. I have been through a rebirth, and and I know who I am right now. So don't speak to me that way anymore. Or and you know what I want, what I need. Take care of me right now because I have been taking care of you and our children or whatever. And I deserve being treated as a goddess. And this is not silly. This is how it should be. All right, Divine Feminine? Love yourself. Love yourself. Don't shout it. Don't be angry about it. Just exude it. Just sort of let it come out of your heart. Let it come out of your truth. And then whoever is near you will know. All right? So, sorry for the mess I'm having right here. All right, the last cards are, the first one is a celebration card. This is a this is what comes out of the job and the work you have been doing with yourself. And the pride that you're beginning to feel about this relationship that actually you created. You created this life. You created it with this beautiful mother energy. And yeah, you needed to go through a transformation. That's completely normal. All right? That's completely normal. And you had to go through that, Spirit says. So whatever happened between you guys or externally in your life that made that catalyzed you to change, Spirit says it's brought you into a path within this relationship that it's okay to walk. All right? And eventually, actually, you can start celebrating it. All right? Celebrating. I don't know if you're gonna get remarried or married or whatever, but Spirit says that's okay. And the last card in this pile is, what does it say? Sacred union. Yeah. Oh, and then here they define, Spirit define that, yeah, this relationship is and has always been a sacred union. So just be grateful for this. Because of your work, you have come into a new form, and in the relationship, I'm hearing maybe divine masculine, maybe your partner didn't have a lot to do with learning or taking lessons, or just I'm hearing that he had sort of emotionally separated himself and just letting you go out and do whatever you want, or just he didn't exactly know what to do. And so he's been patiently waiting for you, but now he is aware or will be aware if you come back, and when you do, all right? And he will be so happy. He will be so happy that you finally can see yourself as this beautiful goddess, because he has so much love towards you, Spirit saying. And so you can just come back into your sacred union together, you guys. Whew. Okay, that was it. What a happy reading. So I'm really hoping that this will work out for you guys who are in a relationship or married. If it doesn't resonate, all of it, then of course step into the other pile that you felt attracted towards, and have some teachings over there, and bring them forth. But know that this is actually something that could happen for you, Spirit says. All right. So I'm gonna pack up all of this and get moving to pile number 2. So I'm bringing in pile number 2. You guys that have chosen this pile, either by listening to your heart, choosing this pile, or listening to what Spirit said about the type of relationship this one is in, because it's important to me to clarify that whatever practical situation you are in can be clarified by each of those other piles. So I know it's a little difficult today to understand, but please bear with me, and this is how Spirit wanted it to go, all right? So for those of you who chose a twin flame relationship, the card from Spirit of the Animals is Dragon, supernatural. Wow. Yeah. This is an energy that really connects with the twin flame relationship. The energy in those relationships is just extremely supernatural, like it says right here. It says, Dragon supernatural, you are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Yeah, I'm getting that dragon can come in all sorts of forms. All of the forms of the tarot. There is a dragon that is more mental. There is a dragon that's more emotional and more action-packed and more connected to spirit. So this dragon brings it all into this relationship, and is sort of attracted to the transformations that can come within these different elements, and earth, fire, wind, air, water, all right? it's it's all up in there in that twin flame relationship, and it it is because those twin flame relationships sort of has to do with everything there is. Okay, so but that means, you know, it will take you to hell and back. It will take you to heaven and back. It will take you everywhere if you offer yourself to it. And it will show you yourself completely. And the energy is really, my God, it's just extremely busy, so busy, and a little maybe too much, I think, right now for me. Well, next card is the Fairies Oracle, and we'll just have this one little pretty fairy, and we'll see what the fairies wants to say to you about this twin flames relationship that you want to stay connected to. And honesty. Wow, look at this little green guy. Honesty. All right. I'm hearing get your ducks in a row. Figure out what is true and what is not, and what is worth it. And a twin flame lasts forever, Spirit says. And so be honest about where you are right now with your twin flame, or where he is with you right now, because a happy relationship, Spirit says, between twin flames has to be completely aligned within each of them. They have to be aligned and then fit together like a hand in a glove, all right? And usually those twin flames just don't fit, okay? So a lot of issues are going to come up, and Divine Feminine, you have this one life. Be completely honest with what you want to do right now in this life. And do you feel that someone is not being honest with you? Do you feel like having to put on a mask, making a charade, playing a role, or are you being brought to a place where you are not aligned within yourself? Or is your twin flame not aligned with himself? I'm hearing don't bother then, actually, because this is the biggest issue between those twin flames. They're gonna want to go everywhere. They will do anything. They will, because they feel themselves within the other. They are twins. But that means that sometimes they have to sort of hurt themselves in the progress to keep them. All right. So that's what I'm hearing Spirit says about this. Sorry, I'm gonna have to have a little bit of my cup of tea. I didn't do it between the videos. Anyway, the energy. I want to jump or something. Okay. Now we have the next cards from the Journey of Love in this pile. So I'm gonna do them deck by deck, because as you can see, I have a lot of different ones here. So this is Journey of Love, and let's see what the first card says. The Swan. And then instantly the energy sort of fell down into, so I can have a little peace now. Anyway, the Swan, the Swan is here to tell you to follow the stream. Follow the stream in front of you, and take it down a notch. Take it down a notch. Spirit says to me, I read from the book, so I'm gonna do that. The Swan, number 67. This is the book I'm reading from, Journey of Love. And okay, they want the poem in the back. There is a very small little poem, but to love from afar, all we share are dreams of what will unfold. Yeah. Cause I wonder where you are, and I wonder what you do. Are you somewhere feeling lonely, or is someone loving you? Sorry, that was a song that came in. It was an old Lionel Richie song, and I could hardly sing it because of the energies going. So I tried my best, you guys. So, but this is actually the essence of a twin flame relationship. I wonder where you are. I wonder what you do. I'm thinking of you all the time. And this is what the little poem said. It's a lot of this relationship is being kept in a mental space of thoughts about the other one. Yeah, and you're doing it slowly while you're just sailing in your daily life. You're wondering about this person. Next card. It's such a beautiful song. I'll put it up on my Facebook page, Encoding Shamanic Peacemaker. I'll see if I can find it on YouTube with Lionel Richie. Dance of the Planets. Yeah, because that's what you're doing right now. That is what you're doing right now. Because you're watching the worlds that you're creating in your mind about this twin flame person of yours. And you're sort of dancing between realities in your mind. You're going back to the memories of him or her, and you're just No, I'm supposed to say of him, because we're talking about divine masculines, Spirit says. Um, so thinking about what was and what could be, what could I do to get there, how could I plan myself out of this and into that, and so you're sort of dancing between these planets that have been created by the instigation of what was, and also then what happened since. Okay, so the next card is Yin Yang Lover. Yeah, that card is to me the twin flame card in this set. Do you see that? It's yin and it's yang, it's divine feminine, it's divine masculine, and those two are connected in a sacred way. And that is why it's so hard for so many of you to let it go. It's because you come from the same place of source. You come from the same group in spirit, or something like that. And you have history with each other, and yeah, that's a connection so strong, but it is a connection that is meant to teach you your biggest lessons in this life, or to come in and bring you forth, or make a change in your life. It's very powerful but very tough energy I'm feeling. And the last card from the Journey of Love is the spaces between the words, the spaces between the words. Exactly. It's just it's where you are a lot of the time, divine feminine, because of the separation that you have encountered, many of you, in this past time, and yeah, not a lot of words have been spoken, Spirit says. Perhaps not even a lot, just whatever you felt most necessary and dared to say when you had the opportunity to speak to your twin flame. And in the meantime, those are the words that you're contemplating, thinking about. So but once you take a deep breath, there is a pause, Spirit says. And this is where you're able to actually listen to your intuition. This is where you're actually able to hear the truth from your own higher self. Because you need that space in between those words that you're speaking in your mind, in your thoughts, about this relationship. So I'm hearing Spirit says that you've been just walking around, maybe talking to him. Give yourself some silence. Try and meditate. Try and reconnect to yourself. If this guy is your twin, then he will be that forever. No matter what he chooses to do in this life, no matter what you choose to do in this life. And I'm hearing soulmates, and there are so many other people for you that can come into your life, that can feel just as right to you and your energy, maybe even more right than staying in this messy twin flame relationship. If that's the deal, if both of you have been out of balance, I'm hearing there is so much more out there, Spirit's saying. Okay? And so take a deep breath and try and quiet your mind a little bit. And I'm sorry, I'm so happy my tea is here because I'm getting so out of breath and drying up in my mouth. What's going on with this energy? Okay, next card is from the Sacred Travel. The Sacred Travel. And here we have it. There's only one. Passion and pleasure. Yeah. Of course, that is what you have. You're holding your longing up to this experience you had that was very passionate and in some of your lives also very pleasureful. You might have had a making of love with this person that has just been mind-blowing, and since then you've been feeling so passionate, or just an encounter. So these cards are now clarifying the energies we have up here. And so I'm gonna put that here in the middle. Good. And even more clarifying are the Tarot of Sexual Magic cards. They are like really spot on. So let's see what's been going on with you guys, all right? First card is Queen of Wands. Yeah. I'm going to do the next one too. And Ace of Cups. Okay. And we have Death, you guys. Okay. Ups and downs, as it always is with these twin flames. The sense I get from this card is you have been really trying hard, Divine Feminine. You have been really doing everything you could to make him desire you. And just you've been undressing for him like she's doing right there. And so So you've been taking action towards this divine masculine, and not hearing him taking action towards you in the same way. I'm just seeing that you are you're offering him rings, you're offering him yourself completely, just saying, here I am, just take me, I'm yours. That is what your energy has been doing. I don't know if that's what you've been doing in a practical sense, but this is how your energy is showing me that you are. And you're doing this because you have had the Ace of Pentacle Chalices moment with this guy. He gave you a perfect night of love, or just a perfect offer of love, a perfect just crazy romantic, beautiful, passionate, intimate feeling in your heart. And he sort of surprised you, Spirit said. He just sort of swept you off your feet. And this is why you want to stay here with this twin flame. And we can all understand that, right? We can all understand that. Because why shouldn't you go after love once you finally meet it in your life, once you finally get it? But the Death card, in regards to this, is Spirit is saying, should this one encounter, or a few encounters, or an encounter that goes years back, many years back, or should that cause the death of you, my dear, Spirit says, or is this relationship already done? For some of you, it could be already done, or it could be Spirit says, time to let it go now and say no more. Thank you for that beautiful experience. Thank you for waking me up, Divine Masculine. I'm gonna transform myself now. I'm gonna get moving. So I'm gonna write him a letter and put it in a in the fireplace, and just say goodbye and light it on fire or something. I don't know, a bottle, and just throw it into the ocean or something. Because Spirit says you have been offering yourself a little too much, and it's not healthy for you. That is what I'm hearing they say. All right. Next cards we have from the Psychic Tarot. We have a lot of them, you guys. Well, we'll see. Do they fit anywhere here? I'm sorry, you can't see the cards. Maybe I should spread them. No, I can't. It would be confusing now. Okay, first card, suffering in silence. Yeah. And that's what many of you have been doing, or are doing still. This card is saying to me, your path is actually already lit up, and you're at the end of your road. So it's up to you if you want to dim the fog so you can actually see the road underneath here. And who is making that fog? It's you, my dear. You are making this fog. But Spirit says you have your wand, and it will take you. It will support you. We will support you, Spirit says. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to take the next step towards your own happiness. And then we have patience and planning. And that's what you've been doing, all right? While you're sitting there contemplating, what should I do? Should I call him? Should I write him? Should I do whatever? You've filled your life with these plannings about what to do. But you couldn't because there was a fog. You couldn't actually know what the hell to do. That's what I'm hearing. And the next card is spiritual strength. Yeah. This is a very good card to me because it tells me that you've learned something. You have learned a lot about yourself during this process. So this twin flame relationship is actually sort of fulfilling its wishes, Spirit says. So because it was there, or it came into your life to help you get to know yourself better and love yourself better. So this card, to me, it's a card that says you are strong, you can do this, you can do this. Whatever comes in, you can do this. The next card is heartache and loss. Yeah. And all right, so I'm so sorry that's what you've been experiencing, my dear. You have really been in such a painful situation. I'm getting very choked up because the energy is so sad right now. This is Three of Swords. Do you remember the traditional tarot? Those of you who know the tarot, this is the red heart with the three swords cut into the heart, like so. This is very painful. It's been very, very painful to you because how the hell? What are you saying, Spirit? How the hell do you let go of a sacred union that is divinely orchestrated? How the hell do you do that? Yeah. You let yourself die, Spirit says. You let yourself completely let go. Completely let go. And start bringing love in towards yourself. Let's see the next cards here. Yeah, love. Bring love in. Heart chakra. And that is a card that tells us this is what it all is about. It's all about your heart. It's all about healing your heart. And in this time, this era, we all have hearts that need to be healed because of our lineage, our past lives. And Spirit says, and that's why you decided to have this little interaction with your twin flame to actually open up your heart again and heal it. Just heal it. Okay. So, and the next card we have is Shadow, number 18. And yeah, that is a card that tells me that you have to look straight into your own shadows, into your own darkness, to be able to bring forth the light in your heart, in your life, in your relationship, in your on your path forward. Yeah. All right, we're getting to it. Yeah. Oh. Fertility. This is the Emperor in the traditional tarot, and this is the woman, the divine feminine, that you are meant to meet within yourself, within your heart, within your soul. After having gone to the shadow world, you're bringing forth this beautiful, beautiful Empress that actually enrolls all of the queens of the tarot together in one. The one that gives birth to new life and plants new seeds. And Spirit is saying to me, pay attention to the earth, connect to the divine Mother Earth, Gaia. Connect to her and let yourself just be become a part of the earth. Roll around in the earth, or visualize yourself rolling around in mud or in the earth, or laying on the grass, or just go to the grass and stand there and connect to the middle of the earth. And take care of your masculine side. Just touch yourself like on your right arm and on your right leg, and caress it. Caress your masculine side in a physical sense. Because that side needs a little caring, nurturing. That's what Spirit says. I don't know if you can connect with that idea, but yeah. And I have the last cards coming from you from Universal Love. And these are so beautiful, these cards. There you go, with the tree into the earth. Oh, connect to the earth, connect to the earth. The first card for you, my dear dragon, is abundance. Okay. So abundance is coming to you. Look at that woman, she's hugging the tree. Again, connection with earth. Spirit says you've been flying a little high up here in the mental and spiritual realm, and that is good, but You've been needing to come down so that your spiritual side actually can be put right. And a lot of abundance is coming your way. It really is. You have learned so much. Look at all these spirals, good fortune, and just teachings of love. And so once you take care of yourself and start healing your heart, paying attention to your heart, abundance will start coming in, my dear. So, and the next card for you here is answered prayer. Yeah. And Spirit says, don't put a name to that prayer. Like your twin flame's name, because we know you've been praying a lot about him, but this journey is not about him. It's about your heart. It's about you. And it's about what you deserve in this life. And nobody said that this guy will be the one that can fulfill this for you in this life. When you ask yourself, can he really fulfill all of my dreams and passions and can I ever have the peace in my heart with him and feel calm? And because Spirit says that maybe what he can give you, in the sense that he is in this world, in this life, is maybe not what you really want or what you really are looking for in your heart. So as the person that you are, as the individual that you are, I'm hearing them say that what you're really looking for is something that can bring you a little more peace and just happiness and contentment and passion, but just real love, just real nice love, just the love that just makes you laugh and feel so grateful every single day. Okay, so but your prayers will be answered once you connect to your heart, once you connect to that divine feminine that is not only spiritual but also really earthly. So and the next card is birth. Yeah. Is art. All right, because I have fertility and I have birth. So Spirit says some of you, not all of you, but maybe one or a few of you can be thinking about having babies or wanting to have a baby or are about to have a baby. But mostly these cards are about birthing yourself again, a new beginning coming, all right, towards your life, towards your soul and your heart. So the mystic, that is you, my dear dragon. That is you, my dear dragon. I'm feeling that you have had such a long spiritual journey as well as a physical or real journey. But this is there is a huge spiritual lesson towards this. And actually, some of you can begin to use this in your new endeavor if you choose to change your life, your job, your your journey. So Spirit says you can, I'm hearing them say. So if you want to offer something in a spiritual way to someone else, you can. Because you know now a lot, you know so much now about all these different types of processes, both in the twin flame relationship, but also in other parts of your life. And you have taken all that in, and you know now a little bit more about the spirit world, Spirit says. So, but before I turn over this card, I just want to say that to work with spirituality, it's so important that you have a good connection to Mother Earth as well. And so you can offer it in a mature spiritual sense. All right? Gain a maturity within your spirituality. Then it won't drain you completely, and it won't just make you grab your head and go to sleep just after because you're so tired. Then it would be more possible for you to be a spiritual woman. Okay? So I don't know why that came in suddenly with these twin flame relationships, but it is a very spiritual relationship. So take it as you want. All right. The last card for this twin flame relationship, this divine feminine and her choice, is love. There you go. There you go. No, not all of you are supposed to love your twin flame. Spirit says you can gain this love either or, and mostly or preferably without that twin flame. Okay? That's what Spirit says to me, because we're going back now to the process up here where you gave too much of yourself for one feisty night of love, and Spirit guided you to let it go. All right. Don't put up with anything, because love is a possibility in your life. All of those beautiful things that you have been asking for, abundance and answered prayers you have been praying, Spirit heard all of your prayers, they said. They have heard your prayers of love, my dear. So don't worry. Don't worry. It will come in to your life. Sit there, be quiet, and focus on your heart. Just put your hand on your heart and say, I love you, to myself. And that is all you need to do. And let God love you, Spirit says. Just sit there and let God love you. Because God wants to take care of you. And when you let God take care of you, you take care of yourself. All right? All right. Yeah, the energy is peaceful now, more peaceful. And okay. So you guys, that was card pile number 2. And I really hope that you guys are okay. Moving on, moving on. Moving on to pile number 3. And we're going to continue right now with card pile number 3. This is the one. So for those of you who are single, right? Or thinking about becoming single, or yeah. So let's get started. The first card from the spirit of the animals. Here we have some sort of an impersonation of you. This is the dragonfly magic card. Wow. Yeah, this is about change. This is about someone changing her view on her situation, or changing her life in a more physical sense, more practical sense. It can be someone getting a divorce, someone saying goodbye to a relationship, a partner. It can be the single girl who is, or the single woman who is ready to say goodbye to whatever masculine has been in her life. In a way, this dragonfly is, let me read it if you want. Dragonfly magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Okay, Spirit is reminding me that there is going to be need for some kind of patience with this process. The dragonfly, it actually lies in 2 years in the water as a nymph before it comes to the surface and flies out into the air. So that doesn't mean necessarily that it's going to take you 2 years, but it's just a reminder of this is a process that can need your patience, because of what you will have to go through making this change. So let's see what is the fairy oracles saying about this dragonfly situation here. Let's see what fairy wants to say something today. Lies of the shadows. That is such a beautiful fairy. That's a helper fairy. It really is a helper. If you want, then she will be there by your side through this process. Being told some of you haven't made the change yet, and some of you have to, I don't know, tell someone I'm breaking up with you, or someone has to go forward with the separation. Someone has to move out, find a new place to live. Someone has to sit quietly and say goodbye in her heart to someone. So there are all these different situations, and you know what's going on with you. So I'm being told to read something from that fairy's book about lice. Oops, sorry. I dropped the box. All right. I'm reading from this book, the Fairy's Oracle, and I'm going to bring it closer to me or else I can't see. All right. So much of Lies of the Shadows work flows through the hearts and then the hands and words of humans who make themselves available for such work. She inspires souls to connect with one another in a healing way. Her speciality is help for the hopeless, for the ones that most everyone else, including themselves, has given up on. The street people, the lost children, and so on. But her job is to open people's hearts, and Lice is trying to help people develop through self-respect and self-esteem, but she has to start much further down the scale of idealism than that. She tries to inspire practical help for those who need it most. She's the inspiration for the first wobbly steps taken by a damaged soul toward healing. Okay? So she's gonna help you climb up the ladder if you feel completely helpless or hopeless, if you feel ashamed, if you feel just alone, going into these new waters that you haven't been in before. She will help you with the entire process of making this new life happen for you. All right. So she's such a beautiful little fairy. So the next deck I'm gonna read from here is the Journey of Love. All right, so let's hear a little bit more about the situation that you're in and how it's gonna unfold once you let go. All right, so the choice, of course, you're gonna have to make a choice, or you already have made a choice, and yeah, I'm getting You know, once you made that choice, you made it. So you will actually be much more peaceful. You'll be much more peaceful by it. And your soul was expecting this choice to come into your life, okay? So I'm gonna have to read because they're telling me to. So I'm gonna read from this book as well. The Journey of Love, all right? There's a choice that you need to make. You are aware of it already, or it's coming to your awareness very soon. Embrace the unknown and say yes. You have the opportunity to enrich your world, to receive and therefore be able to share much more. All right? So, if anxiety or fear arises, guilt or shame, treat it as the cleansing of your emotional waters as they receive so much more inflow from the divine ocean. All right? Let the old layers rinse to the surface of your awareness to be washed away. What seems to be so much in the context of your own emotional waters is not so much at all when compared to what the great ocean is capable of holding. So let the divine ocean take the old, washing it away from you and replenishing you with the new, that you may serve life all the better. Okay? So let yourself be cleansed. Let yourself be cleansed by the ocean and purified by the ocean. And this will happen instantly when you make your choice. So, and instantly, and then coming, more will come. All right. So the next card is heaven. Yeah, heaven. Oh my God. That is beautiful because I just said the next thing that is coming, and that is heaven. And I have to read because they keep telling me to read. And they just say, I have to read just a sentence. You are meant to live heaven. Now, not later, sometime after you die. What use is this life and body if not to live heaven now? All right? So now you've gotten this far. How do you want to live the rest of your life? How do you want to live? Do you want to feel imprisoned? Do you want to feel like you always give to someone else and there is nothing to yourself, for yourself? Do you want to have a loveless life? Do you want to have a hopeless life? Or do you want to take control? Right now, do you want to live heaven? Wow, that's powerful, you guys. And the next card, the last card from this journey of love is Heart of the Moment. Yeah. This is such a beautiful card, and it says exactly the same. Do you want to live your past? Do you want to stay stuck in your past life if you don't regard it as anything that sort of gives you wind with under your wings, or make you feel appreciated? Is that what you want, or do you want to open your heart completely up and offer it the winds of love, a new inflow of love, a love that says, you deserve me, you deserve me. That's what the love says, Spirit says. Because you deserve the hugest amount of love of all. You know that, right? Wow. Okay. It's going good. It's going okay. These were the energies. Let's clarify a little bit. I'll take these ones. Sacred Traveler is this card deck called. And let's clarify the energies of... I feel like this energy is a little unsteady, but then again, it's also decided. If you want to enter that energy, it's decided. But then again, it's a new beginning. So it's always a little, you know? So that's the energy I'm feeling. And don't worry, because you will walk through the gates of triumph and success expands your life, this card says. Yeah, look, the gates are open and you're looking straight into the bright future right here. So I'm getting a promise of happiness, a promise of light. Okay, that's beautiful. And the next card, Great Adventure. You guys, take a risk, venture forward. Yeah, because you know, whenever you take a huge life decision, a new decision, make a choice that really impacts your life, then you know it's a risk. You are taking a risk, but it's gonna be a great adventure. And Spirit says, go for it. Go for it. Okay. So, and you know, go for it in that sense. If you know, if you're leaving, if you're single and leaving your twin flame, then that's a no to him. That's what I'm hearing. That's no, I won't think about you anymore. I know I can fulfill my life without you. There is so much love coming in for me. Spirit says that this is how you should say to yourself. And the next card, I only have one card in this one, Tarot of Sexual Magic. That was always clarifying. Wow. Here we have you, my dear. Let me see. Queen of Cups. Yes, because this is who you are now, or you're going to portray yourself in the future. This is the type of energy you will send out to anybody who enters your life. Even though if it's a man or a new friend or whatever, this is a woman that is in touch with herself, a woman that knows her heart and stands by herself, a woman that completely knows that she is important. She sorry, I'm getting distracted. My dog is barking in the garden. Well, she wants respect, and she gets respect because that is just inevitable. You don't come to this woman and with no respect. She do you say irradiates that you have to respect her. There is no doubt, nobody ever doubts how to come to her, how to speak to her, how to be around her. You respect this woman because she respects herself. She's free and she has learned so much and she has healed her heart. She's taking care of her own heart. And that means in the future, if a guy is coming your way, look at him. He will put his face to her heart and say, I see it. I see your heart. I hear it. I feel it. I respect it. Whew, and that is so good. Wow. Queen of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful card. So let's move these up and continue to, I'm sorry if you can hear my dog, I'm gonna have to let her bark the Psychic Tarot because my kids are home and they won't go out there and say shh. Anyway, she's taking care of us. And those mean people that pass our yard, what are they up to? Yeah. Anyway, Psychic Tarot wants to say and clarify these cards as well, all right? This journey. Wow, this is a journey. Triumph. This is a, well, this guy is on his way. He knows where he's going. He trusts his past. He trusts his life's journey. He trusts that he is guided and he is being looked after. There is just power in this guy, the Chariot. He's called in traditional tarot. And so this choice you made, my dear, the choice, you're going to follow it and you feel confident doing that now. So that is good. That is good for you. Okay. So the next card is Foundation and Achievements. Okay, so let's say that you moved somewhere, maybe by yourself or something. There is that you're gonna have you feel good where you go. You're gonna feel good there. You're gonna feel like I did this for me, and I feel such a great achievement by that. I'm so proud of myself. I have this new foundation and I can trust my choice. So you're gonna like it, I'm hearing spirits say, okay? And you're gonna be the queen of your house. Or, you know, you're gonna have another energy around you. Wherever you are, you're gonna feel secure within yourself. So if you're single and you're not moving or something like that, just tidy up, Spirit says. Tidy up your house. Go out and buy some new pillows or something. Just change the decor or something so you feel like I made this choice for myself to be alone with myself and with all there is and respect myself. So buy yourself a little new thing or something. I'm hearing. All right. Yeah, financial and material changes. Yeah, and though this is for those of you who are I am hearing getting a divorce or moving out or something that will create some kind of financial and material changes. Unless this also has to do with the fact that you decide to actually change your life and your job, for example, or just go out into a new adventure financially and job wise. So oh, she's so angry, my little doggy. I don't know if you can hear her, but she always does that. So, and she likes to take care of us. So she's not sad, I promise. All right, we'll have 2 movement, choices, and decisions. Yeah. Well, a great adventure takes yeah, new decisions. You might be moving, you might making a new choice, and it can be regarding a marriage. It can be regarding a financial situation, a job, for example. It can be about an emotional situation. So yeah, and you know what it's about. You know exactly what it's about in your case, right? So, and then we have truth. Of course we do. We have truth because you're gonna do all of these things because of the truth that is now coming out in your life, in your heart, in your soul. You're gonna do the right thing because you actually do listen to the divine truth coming in to your life. I'm hearing Spirit say. So so don't worry. You're actually able to follow your best intuition here, and when the truth is coming in. And the last card of those were, oh my God, love begins. You guys. Oh my God, that was this move you've been doing. It's so courageous. I'm sorry, I'm just getting a little overwhelmed because you know, I feel that whenever you do take such a huge step and, you know, have been into the shadow for such a long time, and you decide for yourself, I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna do this, even though I'm freaking scared, even though I feel like I don't know what to do. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. I don't have any security. I don't have anyone telling me my next chapter. There is just emptiness. I don't know. I don't know what is gonna happen. But letting shit go, sometimes, you know, it's just gonna cleanse you in such a way that you can only have love pouring in. Now there is room for the love to pour into you. And that is that's what's gonna happen, Spirit says. Love begins, One of Cups. A new beginning of love in all sorts of ways, okay? And don't get stuck on the fact that it could be another guy, or just don't get stuck on what type of love you want to flow into your life. You want any kind of love, all right? Just you want love, because love is just great. It's beautiful. So stay on that and cherish the feeling of love you feel within yourself whenever you do feel it. Okay? So, but I'm hearing this is the love. This love is for you. There is one, and the love is pouring into your own heart. You will have stability. You will have and feel safe. You will just rejoice in the fact that you made this courageous move. And you will love yourself because of it. Okay? And you will be the queen of love. And that means you will attract love everywhere. Okay. The last deck is Universal Love. Beautiful cards, right? So the first one is expectancy. Well, instantly I'm not getting a baby, but perhaps if that's what you've been waiting for, yeah, nowadays you can go out and make one by yourself. But I'm feeling, I'm hearing, you don't know what to expect right now. But look at this beautiful, beautiful card. There is such a good omen here. So whatever you don't know what to expect is gonna come in such a beautiful, loving way, and there will be surprise. I'm getting the chills. So you might be getting a surprise, really getting the chills. So let yourself be surprised, and that means don't think about it, okay? Just don't think about it. Think about loving yourself right now, okay? So, and the next card is Eternal Flame. Yeah, that is the flame that lives inside of your heart, Spirit says. And then they say, read the book. Okay, I will do that. I'm reading from this book, Universal Love. Let me see. An eternal flame glows with you. It is the flame of your eternal truth. You are being encouraged to live your truth. Don't let yourself be swayed by popular beliefs if those beliefs don't resonate with you or are contrary to your own beliefs. The universe is testing your faith in yourself. Will you hold your ground or give in? Consider that the right path for another may not necessarily be the right path for you, and the right path for you may not be right for another. Stand firm, and you will feel empowered and also liberated. So, yeah. Stand your ground and focus on the flame that keeps you alive. All right. So I'm making it. Next card from universe, soulmate. Wow, look at what can happen once you let go and take care of yourself. And I'm hearing there are many soulmates you can encounter in this life. You know, that you can meet a person, a woman, and that person can just be perfect for you right now where you are in your life. So you can be friends, girlfriends, and you can be soulmates in that sense. You can just use each other and talk to each other, speak with each other, and have fun together. And the same with a guy. Okay, so once you start loving yourself in this way, then you will attract a guy that is your soulmate. It will come naturally. You don't have to seek. You don't have to obsess. You don't have to do anything. Just love yourself. Okay? And blessings are coming your way because you did the most courageous change of them all. Spirit is thanking you, applauding you, and saying, good job, good job. Yeah. And we will reward you with blessings. So blessings are coming your way. That means gifts, that means moments of joy, beautiful moments, that means a state of flow that is natural and easy. So expect that, Spirit says. Expect blessings coming into your life now. All right. Wow, this is beautiful, beautiful. It's just... And the last card is Inner Child. And that is the best card you could actually get, I feel, because your inner child is you. And I'm hearing Spirit says that now you're able to connect directly to your inner child. That means connect directly to your soul. And they're asking me to read again. Inner child, and just a minute, I'm getting to it. There. Okay, so I'm reading again from Universal Love, and I'm putting it further up to my glasses so I can read. I am the pure essence of you, the inner child says. Before the world took hold and reshaped you, I am the essence of your soul self, the guardian of your true self. Let us travel the rest of our path together. A whole world awaits us. A whole universe surrounds us with love. All of time resides within us. All of time unfolds before us. Let us shed light on darkness. Let us jump for joy. Let us be all that we are through life's unfolding dream. Let love conquer all. Yeah. I'm getting so many chills. I don't know if you can see it on my arm. It's just chill. And that means that's just, when I get chills, it's a confirmation. It's just a confirmation for you guys that actually all that you were ever searching for before all of this happened, before you came to the state where you had to make the choice, it was because you were longing for your inner child to be unfolded once again. And that means your childish dreams, your childish just feelings and just way of living, because you forgot about it. But now you have the opportunity, because of your courageous move, to encounter your own inner child, and thereby your heart and your soul's purest journey, most authentic journey. Wow. That was such a crazy reading. You guys, that was it. There are no more cards, but such a happy life waiting for you. So congratulations, all right, and good job. You did such a good job. I want to say, I know that this reading has been not easy to follow, because you had to pick a card, but then the piles were already decided by spirit, so it was a little difficult for me to explain how to do it. But you know, if something doesn't resonate and you need to go back into the other ones, do that, because you are the only one who will know what resonates with you. And yeah, you guys, Spirit is reminding me to say, I put a donation link up in my description underneath the video. So if any of you guys feel the need to make a donation towards me for making these videos, I would be so happy and grateful. And well, that was all. You know, I'm not very good at asking for stuff, and I certainly don't want to ask you for likes and subscriptions and whatever, but because I want you to do whatever you feel in your heart that you want to do. So, all right, but it was nice reading for you once again. It's a long reading, but hopefully when you divided in 3, and it will not be so long for each of you. Anyway, thank you so much, you guys. Go with love.